Good morning, everybody. BTC Simmer here. We're back. We're in on air. You can probably hear a jet in the background. We're going to get the Jet CheckRide. We have a rented CJ4 at Inverness. We're going to jump on in there, and we're going to go up and do the check ride. That's going to be exciting. Plan to transition to jets, so stick with me for this one. We'll hit the Jet CheckRide here. We don't support any add-on. Yes. So we'll go to tracking aircraft. As you can see, everything looks good. We're at Inverness. We're on runway 23. About to hit start check ride. We'll go there and we'll continue on from this. Alright, give me a sec, guys. Alright, guys, we're here in OnAir. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Taking the check ride for jets. So we'll see how this one goes. I've flown this plane once, maybe twice. Alright, let's get to her. So the goal is to take off here. Shouldn't be that hard, should it? Maybe we gotta let these find themselves. Yes, I plan to get a jet, get some heavier cargo, continue on with the missions. So, don't know if I'll get this one, but alright, looks good here to me. Gonna mess with a couple things here. That moves that. That moves the course, which isn't moving. Okay, that's the heading. There's the altitude selector there. Alright, similar to a standard autopilot. Alright, let's give her a whirl.
Taxi to the runway and take off.
Airplane
Fly runway
time
heading, continue to climb. Please, go to heading 260.
We'll come back on the throttle a little bit. 260, he says.
Please, go to heading 260. Turn right, heading 320, climb to 7,000 feet.
N6854M November 685 for Mike, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Okay, heading 320, he says. Oh, getting a little low in the speed area there.
N6854M November 685 for Mike. Did you hear my last transmission?
Yeah, lady. I'm just gonna tune you out for now. Okay, so up to 7,000. So we have indicating here. We're at heading 321. What, 320? You got 320. Hopefully we get this. I don't know. heading keeps moving on us. 320. Where are we with our climb here? It's this bird climbing a little higher.
Continue to heading 320, altitude 7,000 feet.
Altitude.
We're 1,000 away. Guys, I'm obviously not flying this to code. I've never really flown one of these, only with G-Box Master in our video, our shared cockpit video, and a couple landing challenges, but other than that, I've never flown the Citation, so bear with me.
Now, maintain 7,000 feet and heading 320 for a couple of minutes.
Okay, so maintain these settings here. Definitely notice how much faster a jet is than a turboprop. There's the engine controls here. Sorry, engine gauges. 'Cause that's the N1 and N2. Is that what those are?
We will now start a slow turn exercise. Reduce your speed to 125 knots or less and maintain your altitude. Use your flaps if necessary. Please maintain 125 knots or less.
That's pretty slow. Oh. Those throttles right back. I don't know what the flap speed is here. We're able to find that out. Doesn't really tell you, eh? Let's say 140.
Please maintain 125 knots or less. Now, maintain this speed at 7,000 feet and make a 360 standard turn to the right.
To the right.
Continue the right turn until heading 320. Resume to normal speed. Turn left, heading 140, descend to 6,000 feet.
Did you say 120? Gee, I think he said 360 turns. So 360 is back to 320, right? I know he said 6,000.
Altitude.
Resume normal speed.
Continue
Altitude.
to heading 140, altitude 6,000 feet.
140. Here's 140, and we're looking for 6,000. Speeding up quite generously here. Slow it down.
Now, maintain 6,000 feet and heading 140 for a couple of minutes.
It's a nice looking airplane. Excuse me. Instructor looks pretty serious. He's got his military outfit on.
Now, return and land at your departure airport with an appropriate IFR or VFR approach.
Okay, this shouldn't be the hardest thing. We'll slow down. Here's what I would do. The altitude down to about 15. Slow those engines right down. We're 10 miles out. It's too bad I don't have a course selector here, but I'm sure there's a way to do it in this one. Put the VS on a bit lower there. Throw on 1 degree of flaps there. I hope we're not speeding. See what this says here. Angle of attack. Okay. Should make a right base to runway, what would it be, 23? We're a little high to do that, but see 23 and 05 right there. All right.
It's the right airport.
Oh, I know it's the right airport. Make sure all my lights are on here. Okay, we'll turn to our somewhat of a downwind. Come over this peninsula here, make our right turn to base.
Altitude. Autopilot.
Turn off the auto, we'll take control.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Haha, I don't want to forget that. Okay, we can see the runway there. Speed's looking good. We got full flaps, we got gear. Just want to keep her above the red tape there. It's an empty airplane, so it's very light. We're doing for altitude, we're about 1,000 feet. A little faster than I like. I want to slow down to about 100. That'll be a tight turn to final. Okay, we're 2 and 2, looking good. Little low here now. Trim's a little out of whack. That's okay. Not gonna mess with that right this second. Okay, chop the throttle off.
Taxi to your parking and shut down the engine.
Okay, we'll hit the brakes. Bring those flaps up. It was actually pretty good. Put on our taxi lights. Hopefully the switches are working with the panel here. Okay, and as far as shutting this thing down, I'm not sure how that works. Hydraulic shutoff, fuel transfer, oxygen control, FADEC. Aileron trim, engine starter. Engine run stop.
Engine off time logged. The flight is finished. It has been monitored by OnAir.
Okay, let's see what happened. Be back with the display capture in a sec here, guys. Right, guys. Well, looks like we passed. How about that? I was a little worried with the takeoff speed. I sped up there way past 250, I think, 280-ish, if I remember right. We can see here, everything here, your CheckRide is being monitored by OnAir. CJ4, citation. XP received for this flight, 114, including 15% bonus. How about that? Valid flight. You passed your practical exam. 6 out of 6 exercises succeeded. Alright, so we had comfort bonus obtained, safety bonus not obtained. Aircraft handling bonus obtained. Soft landing bonus, 5%. And wore out the airframe a little bit, and that's normal. High time airframe condition malice. Normal wear and tear. Okay, some high time airframe, okay. So CheckRide exercise result. Taxi takeoff, good. Initial climb, good. Follow heading and altitude. Slow turn practice, follow heading. So it seems like all the CheckRides are somewhat the same. It's a pretty good landing. Minus 180 feet per minute. Just over a G, 90 knots. Notice it go into the red there right when I chop the throttle. So, alright. Taxi speed not exceeded. That's a good thing. Let's see the flight record here. Okay, so there's our CheckRide there. See, we took off, climbed out, made a right turn, came over here, did our 360, played with the flaps here and there. That's these ones here. Hold on, hover over that, it tells you. Flaps at 0%. Oh yeah, that's when I retracted them. Here's where I extended them. 50%, altitude 6,900 feet. 5 indicated 140, heading 318. Yeah, it was a pretty good flight overall. Felt really good flying that plane. It was really smooth compared to the Twin Otter. Very smooth and quiet and a lot of power. Touchdown V-speed 91 knots. All right. There we go, guys. Got the jet license. Let's go back to the company here. Go to myself here and go to manage. And there we go. So we got multi-engine turboprop land, and now we got jet as well. So How about that? We're climbing our way up the ladder. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we will catch you on the next one. Perhaps we'll have a jet of some sorts on our next flight. Stay tuned. Remember guys, stack 'em sats. Thanks for watching.